Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Overflod entity XXR in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now this vehicle is on sale this week, making it a little more enticing for people to buy. Now I, of course, am going to customize this thing again because I have done it before. However, Rockstar have sort of fixed engine resistance in GTA, making this car a little bit better, potentially, than it previously was. Now, I'm going to be the judge of this, of course. I'm going to tell you guys if I notice a drastic difference to the old Entity XXR versus the slightly less engine resistance-y XXR. Now, if you don't know what engine resistance is, basically it makes the car over-rev and the gear shifts take way longer than they should, making the car a lot slower at accelerating, and therefore it also has a worse top speed. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off with the armor, we're going to go all the way up on that, the brakes as well, of course. Now for the bumpers, we do have front and rear bumper options. Now, I find it interesting that you can just completely remove the splitter on this. That's kind of bizarre to me. I don't really like that option. The highlight splitter in canards is pretty cool. However, I don't really like the tow hook, so I think I'm going to go for the carbon splitter and canards. For the rear diffuser, I think, do I want to keep it carbon or do I want to go for the highlight? Maybe go highlight for the diffuser. Wait, was the front bumper highlight? You know what, whatever, we'll go highlight on that too then, just to match it up a little bit better. EMS level 4, let's go for that. For the exhaust, we do have a few different options here. I kind of like the triple exit. However, the dual and the big bore are also kind of okay. I think I want to go titanium though. I think that's going to be the best look, so let's do that. For the hood, we can do some primary hood fins, secondary, or carbon. We're going to have to go carbon just because it's going to look a little bit better. It's going to help to break up the color a little bit. Let's go xenon for the lights. Let's put a neon kit on this thing as well to lower the center of gravity ever so slightly. We'll leave it white though because I don't really want it to be any other color. For the plate, let's go yellow and black today. For the respray of the car itself, there are quite a few good looking colors for this car. It's a very versatile vehicle. It is based off of the Koenigsegg Agera in particular. I'm not sure what color I want to do it in though. There's like I said, there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of ones that it really works well in. I do feel like it looks good in a bright color. However, it also looks really good in like a muted color as well. What about like an olive green? I feel like an olive green could be kind of cool. The greens in GTA just don't work very well. Lime green could be cool too. I haven't done a lime green car in a long time. Saxon blue? Saxon blue could be okay too, actually. Obviously like ultra blue and like racing blue look, they're pretty good looking. We also have like a bleached brown. That could be kind of sweet as well. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I did one, I think I made it some sort of like gray or something, so maybe we do a bright color today. Maybe we go for like, I don't know, orange looks really good on this, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like orange is like pretty sick looking. I don't know. Let's do just a regular orange. Let's go regular orange, and then for the secondary color, I'm going to do it in black because that's going to just kind of join up the car a little bit better. So let's do that. For the interior color, what's going to look good here? Red, maybe? Why is it so, like, the interior is so shiny on this car? It's kind of strange, honestly. Let's just go black for the interior, I think, because, I don't know, what else are we going to do? We can remove the spoiler. We can also add a low-level spoiler, carbon wing, GT wing, or a tuner wing. I feel like the tuner wing or the GT wing, I kind of like the GT though because it's a little bit wider, so let's go for that option today. Suspension, we are going to lower it, I just don't know how much. I feel like it doesn't look good without competition suspension, so we'll go competition. Race transmission, throw that on, the turbo tuning as well. The wheels on this car, they look a lot like carbonic Z's, they are, except they're not carbonic, they're just Z's, I guess. What wheel's gonna look good on this? Street category maybe? Let's see. Is there anything in here that's cool looking? I feel like this car's proportions are like stupid looking. I feel like they do not work like at all with the rest of the car. Like it's weird, like the wheels are like so massive and then the cabin is like tiny. I don't know, this car's proportions are all messed up, I think. I don't think it's a like, I remember when this thing first came out, I thought it was such a good looking car because there's nothing else like it. But now it's like, dude, this thing is kind of ugly, honestly. Like, I hate to say that, but like, it's not a very good looking car, in all honesty. What if we went endo? What if we went endo? Is the back wheel, wait, hold up. The back wheel's bigger than the front wheel. Oh, that's messed up. I've never noticed that before. Oh my god. Okay. Tripping. I feel like endos don't really work on it super well. What about something high end? There's something in here that's gonna work for us. Cheetahs. Super G, no. Track category, maybe? Is there something in here that'll work? The Tropo, no, that looks bad. We're gonna go high fives because they're like the only thing that I've seen that doesn't look like awful so far. So let's go black for the color of those and bulletproof the tires for sure. For the windows, I will go ahead and tint them all the way out just to get some more like black on the car. I feel like I've done what I can. Let's take it outside. I just want to see, I want to see this in the sunlight. And like that back wheel definitely is bigger, right? Like I'm not tripping, am I? No, that is definitely bigger. That's like 2 inches bigger. It looks like, to me at least. I don't know, I could be wrong, I guess, but I'm pretty sure that that is correct. Let's take a listen to this thing and then we're gonna get into the actual review. Yeah, it sounds okay. It's like not bad. It's not a unique sound by any means. It's just, you know, it makes a sound. It's got an engine for sure. So that's good. There's more than some cars can say for sure. It just doesn't sound phenomenal. I can already feel the engine resistance a lot. Which is unfortunate to say the least. I remember they fixed the Jester Classics engine resistance, and well, I think that they just generally like sort of did a half fix to engine resistance, so that's good, I guess. The car definitely does feel faster than it used to, that's for sure. It definitely does feel different. It doesn't necessarily feel good, but it definitely feels different. It definitely feels a little bit faster. It is overall an improvement upon the Overflod Entity XXR for sure, with this with the removal of some of the engine resistance at least. So that's good, but yeah, the car still just, it's not like phenomenal really. Nothing about it is like, wow, this is awesome. Like the handling's all right, the acceleration is okay, it's better than it was for sure. Still not that great though. The top speed, I can just feel it. Like you know when you race in GTA and you have catch up on and you're in first place and you can just feel it like kind of getting slowed down? That's kind of how the Entity XXR just feels like at the best of times, even without catch up applied to you or anything like that. It just feels like it wants to go, and it's trying to go, but it just can't because of that engine resistance, which is so unfortunate because this car could be so good. It really could. It could probably compete with some of the better supercars that were around at the time when this thing actually released, but it's just not that fast, unfortunately. It's quite slow. The handling, it's like okay, it definitely likes to oversteer for sure, and it feels like the front end has like absolutely like no bite to it. Like when I turn, it's like it like forces itself over its front wheels almost. Like it doesn't actually go where it should be going because of the, you know, the steering of it. It just doesn't, like, it doesn't steer very well. So as much as I hate to say it, I don't really recommend the Entity XXR. Now, at the time when I'm recording this, it is on sale for, I believe, 1.3 million or 1.6 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. Still a little bit too expensive, in my opinion, to purchase this thing. The Tempesta is also on sale this week. I would get the Tempesta 100 times before I'd buy the Entity XXR again. It's a cool car, but it's got some issues, and now that I've noticed that the back wheel is bigger than the front wheel, I cannot get past it. That is driving me insane right now, I'm not gonna lie. I know that a lot of cars do that. I know that, like, I think the Lamborghini Aventador in real life does that, which is literally my favorite car ever, but something about the proportions of this just do not work. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't work. It doesn't look good. Something's off. I feel like this whole car's proportions are just kind of off in general. So yeah, the Entity XXR, for how much customization it has and for the performance of it, I can't really recommend it for the price that it costs. And, you know, at full price or on discount, no matter what, the Entity XXR, it's just not that great of a car. As sad as that is to say, it's kind of like the Entity MT. The Entity MT is brand new, and you know, it looks phenomenal and everything. It's got some good customization and all that, but it is literally directly modeled off of the Entity XXR. So they share a lot of the same issues, is what I'll say. If you guys are interested in this thing, pick it up if you got a lot of money to spend. But if you are trying to get a car that's actually going to be good and that's actually going to be, you know, fun to drive and everything like that, I would probably avoid picking up the Entity XXR. This thing's just, it's not that good. It just isn't that good, simply put. That's really all I have to say about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then, take care. Peace.